Hey, Matt.
Hi, Matt.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
I appreciate your time. I will get right to it with a kind of obvious question. I was hoping you two could give me your responses to how you felt when you first found out that this would be the final season.
Well, we're going to give you obvious answers, Matt.
All right, good.
We were devastated.
Dougie went screaming naked out on Sunset Boulevard.
Yes, I did.
It was ugly. Kind of cute, actually.
But no, we both have loved this job. We have never taken it for granted. We love going to work every day, and it's interesting, year after year, we would check in with each other and say, you know, are you still happy? Do you want to do another year? And the answer was always yes. So I have never complained a day of work on Desperate Housewives. I've loved every minute of it. And so, yeah, we both, I think I can say this for Felicity and I, that we both hate seeing it come to an end, but we know it is inevitable.
Right, yeah. Now, many shows during the final season, maybe they focus on getting long-time couple together, that sort of a thing, but Tom and Lynette, of course, are now apart. So was your reaction to that finally kind of coming to a head and now going your separate ways?
Well, I think the marriage has been so important to the constellation of the show, you know, to have one marriage that's normal and works and has its highs and lows, but, you know, keeps moving forward. So that's really important to the show, and they didn't want to mess with that before, which I thought was smart. And so now that it's, you know, now that the cliff of the 8th year and the final year is looming before us, they felt that they could mess around with what happens if they separate and what happens if they divorce. So it's been great to sort of plow new ground in this 8th year, and interesting and unique, and sad, and troublesome. Dougie turned to me about 2 weeks ago after yet another episode where we weren't getting along. I think actually the one that's coming up this Sunday. And he went, I liked it so much better when we were friends.
Aw, that's sweet. Now I'm guessing you can't give away too much or anything, but can you talk about the obstacles that are going to come up now with Tom and Lynette separated, as far as
yes, her name is
as
Jane.
far as dealing with the kids?
The obstacle is her name. Her name is Jane. That's the obstacle.
Ah, yes, Jane.
But I'll let him take care of that.
But you saw episode 1, right, Matt? I mean, you know, yeah, she came back. Where was Tom? Tom was willing to jump right back in this relationship. She came over desperate in the middle of the night. Tom was there to satisfy her.
I was scared.
And take care of her. And the next morning she's like,
take care of her. Take care of her.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you two are getting along pretty well. I thought it was funny, and Felicity, I thought I saw you said in a different interview that you two almost fight now like real spouses.
Yeah, we do. We kind of fight off screen now. We're sort of not getting along. Not serious fights, but it's acrimonious. And this sort of, all the crew is kind of in that, this is kidding, right?
Well, here's the deal. You know, it's a very real relationship, and we try and bring real emotions to it, and the characters are fighting, and we just come in conflict with each other a little bit sometimes. But there's always sort of 10-20% of our consciousness that knows this is silly. You know, I love this person. This is not. You know.
Sure.
You know.
Sure. Now let's say a certain viewer was placing a wager with a friend of his over whether or not you two would end up together when the show ended.
Does this certain viewer's name rhyme with Schmat?
I'm not permitted to say. But is there any? Can you give odds at least, or do you even know the answer of whether or not?
How much money do you have riding on it?
Once again, I'm really not sure who I'm talking about. Hypothetical.
If you cut us in, we could possibly sway the outcome.
Oh, okay. Maybe off camera.
Yeah. I don't know. I think right now it stands at about, I think it would only be a 50-50 chance right now. They're really struggling and have moved further away from each other, and they are no closer to reconciliation 8 episodes into the season. So, you know, we're waiting to see how the writers are going to do this, or what they're going to do, if they're going to be able to bring us back together.
But
because
keep hoping, okay? Keep your fingers crossed and keep hoping.
You got it. They're crossed right now.
Okay.
Okay, final question. This is going to go up on our site for Sunday, or tomorrow, Sunday morning. Can you give a little teaser, little preview for the episode itself coming up?
Yes. Is it 5 words? Mm-hmm. 5 words. Eva Longoria on stripper pole. That's what I've got for you.
I am sold. I'll be watching. All right. Well, thank you guys so much.
Right.
I've been a huge fan over the years of yours and of the show, so all the best.
Thank you so much, Matt.
Thank you. Take care.
I almost said, does his name